Hello, and welcome to Farming Simulator. I'm starting off this stream by... I don't know if there's any sound. Oh, it is. Okay. I had to test the sound, but I am back now, and everything should be working. We start off by setting up the 0 to Hero playthrough. I have quite a few mods. The real one is FDR, which adds a lot of different forestry equipment, and I also have this harvester, which is included with this map Silverrun Forest, which is a DLC map made by Giant Software themselves, like the ones who made this game. Let's see. I just need to see the chat somehow on YouTube. Okay. Like so. Let's see here. We start off... Usually you start off with a couple of machines, but we will do like a smaller machine and a chainsaw in order to start off with the bare minimum. Let's see here. I already made a character, so we will just use them. In the normal playthrough of this farm, you start off with some stuff. I can see the farmhouse is not here, so we will try something else here. Because I do want the farmhouse in order to skip the days. We could also start off with absolutely nothing. I do think we might do that actually. So that we have to buy a farmhouse in order to skip the day. I think I will do that actually. So let's see. We'll do easy economy because otherwise it will be completely impossible. And then once we have the equipment that we need, we will be able to... Let's see here. We will be able to go into the save file, which you can find under My Documents, and edit it so that we only have $0. But first we need the equipment. The vehicle shop is down here. And yeah, we'll buy a couple of vehicles. We will start with the John Deere here, which is a kinda cheap tractor, and we do need to attach the front loader attacher because we want that. We want a front loader in order to transport the logs, put it on a trailer. So let's see here. We have that. We need a grabber, a log grabber. Let's see, we have that there. We will start out with that. I think we want to start off with a little trailer. Nothing serious, like I usually start off with this trailer once I do this challenge. So let's do that. And we obviously need a chainsaw. So let's see. I do think this is what we need. We have the chainsaw, we have these. Yeah, I do think this is what we need. We also need a starting plot, which we will do this one, and then we can maybe buy this one afterwards. I'm not sure if this is enough. We might buy a couple of plots. So we maybe start with 32 and 36 maybe. Yeah, we'll start with 32 and 36 and 33. That's what we will start with, these three here. I know it's kind of a lot of area, but we do need this in order to be able to fill some logs, and this is what you start with if you go with a starter farm as well. So this area is what we will start with. It's quite a lot of area, but yeah, we will need it at some point. So this is what we will own, but nothing else. And I do think we have everything we want. The tractor, these, a chainsaw. Yeah, I think this is enough. Then we save this. And we go into the save file, so my documents. You can't see this, but I'll take you through it. I go into the file, files under documents. I go into my games, farming simulator, and then there should be a lot of save games. I think I saved this in number 2. So I go into save game 2, then I go into farms.xml. And then in the very top there should be a line called money. This I set to 0. And then I save that. And then when I go back, it doesn't show 0 in the save game, but once you get into the game, it should say 0. Let's just load up here. Okay. Let us see. We need our stuff, which is down here. And as you can see, I have 0 money, which is what we wanted. Let's drive this. I have a steering wheel and a... let's see, why doesn't this work? It doesn't want to drive. Let's see, I don't know if the keybinds are different right now. It seems like for every save game the saves are different. Like the controls are different. So I don't know why this doesn't want to go. It seems like my wheel is not connected somehow. Okay, connect. I didn't turn on the thing on the hub. Did my camera go? I think my camera may have turned itself off. Let's try again. Okay, it should work again. It's kind of small, but let's just make it a little bigger. Okay. And it's a little small, but let's see. don't really know why it's this small. Like, I do think I cut off some of the camera mode, but I don't really remember how to do that. If I delete this, maybe? Okay, yeah, this is better. And then we throw me up here. Like so. So we can see everything. And this should be probably the best spot, maybe down here. So where you can see everything still. So let's try here. Seems like my wheel works now. I usually bind brake to the clutch because on this these pedals the braking is kinda tight, so I turn brake to this, and that should be better. Okay. Let's do this. And let's put this on. I'll just crop my head a little bit because it is kinda a big camera. So let's see. Crop it a little bit. So maybe 200 and 200. Yeah, that's better. Okay. It's been a while since I've streamed, so bear with me. Okay, let's put this on. And let's go up to our spot where we will put all our stuff. This is kind of loud. I think I will turn down the sound a little bit. That is here. No, sound here. Okay, that's better. And we could actually just start chopping things down, but I do want to see my main plot first. There's a bit of settings here that needs to be changed. I like my steering wheel at 5% dead zone. We still want a bit of dead zone, because otherwise it's impossible to turn the tractor like to make it go straight ahead if you don't have any dead zone. So that's why we do that. Go up here. I've done the challenge on this map before and gotten quite far. But right now we just want to do it on stream as well. And I kind of have an idea what to do. So let's go up here. This will be our home. This place here. And yeah, we'll start chopping down some trees, I think. Let's get out of this tractor. I do want to find a big tree. I think this is a good first tree. Let's chop it down. I have a couple of mods, like forestry mod and lumberjack mod, which makes foresting a bit easier. One of them helps with the length of the logs you make, and I do think my trailer is like 4 meters long. I don't think we should do longer than 4 meter logs. So I can press set on this, and if you see in the top left, it changes the length. And then when I cut, it gives me this purple line where it's exactly 4 meters long. And down on the right, you can see a lot of information. This has a quality of 96. If you make it 6 meters long, it will get a quality of 120, and that affects like what you can get for the logs price wise. But right now we will only do 4 meters because our trailer is kind of small. So let's see. We want to tip the backside so we can put the logs. How do we do this? Like so, I think. Yes. And then we want to drive it next to the logs. Something like this. Let's see. And then we take off the trailer so we can load it with our tractor here. This is kind of difficult to do. I'm not the best at it. Like, you can get excavators, which makes it easier, but we don't, like, we are far from having money for that, unfortunately. We will at some point though have money for that, but that's a little bit in the future. Let's see here. Let's grab this log if we can. If I'm able to. Let's see. Okay. We managed to get it. That's nice. We should be able to just drop it here. Yeah, that was nice. I'm a bit concentrated. Oh my god. Kinda some bushes here, which doesn't make it easier to see. But I think we'll make it work. See? Let's drop it here. Cool. I do think we'll do 2 trees if we are able to put it on the trailer. And then we'll see how much money we get from it. And I think we will want to save up for the sawmill, which produces it produces pallets of wood planks and also wood beams for us, which we can sell for quite a lot more than the logs, and it costs 36,000. I think that's what we want to go for first. Because that's quite a bit of money. Like the beams you can sell for 9,000 usually, around that. And the planks are also valuable. Way more than the logs here. But you can sell the logs for a bit, but not as much. So that's definitely a priority. And we also want to make enough for a farmhouse at some point. I don't think that takes priority, but we do want to have an easier time skipping the nights, which we can't do at the moment. We might install a sleeping bag mod, but let's try out without doing it. Okay. The last piece of the tree here we'll pick up. Cool. That went well. We're picking up this tree here that we cut down. But let's not say it yet, because this can easily go wrong. Okay. And let's see. If you press R over the trailer, you can tie it down with straps. And we'll do that, then we'll throw another tree on top of it, but at least these are secured now. I think this log here we can take with our hands. And let's strap that down as well. Okay. Let's find another tree. I think we'll do this one. Ah, that's kinda small. This one is a big one. Let's do that one. And it always falls the way where you don't cut from. So if you turn it to the right, the tree will fall to the left. That's useful to know, because you can sometimes drop a tree on your tractor. Done that a couple of times, and yeah, that's not the smartest thing to do. Mm. 4 meters is there, if we can see. Let's just cut it a couple of times. This is very slow in the start, but yeah, it will get faster once we get larger machines. It will take a while though. Let's see, it wants us to cut it here. We should be able to take the top here with our hands. And maybe we should drive the trailer a little bit closer. And you can, from the tractor, strap everything down, so it uses all the straps. That's very useful to get everything strapped down. Let's put the trailer right here, I think. And let's grab some more logs. The small ones are not that easy to pick up, but I think we'll manage here. Nope. They're kind of difficult to pick up because you can't really grab it. I think you have to do it like this. That's very difficult. We might have to cut it over and take it with our hands, or do something here. Let's do something weird. Yeah, that worked. Just lifting the tractor on the ground. You have to be creative sometimes. Cool. And once we get this tree on, we will go down and sell it to wherever pays the most for wood. I've gotten quite good at this, but like in the start I struggled a lot. Because this isn't that easy to pick these up. And look, I dropped this as well. If you do something like this, it's a little bit easier. Just taking it from the top, it's easier to grab. The smaller logs at least. The bigger ones you can do differently, but the small ones you kinda have to take the claw from the top. Okay, very graceful. Nice. Oh. Let's pick this up. Oh, I think I'm dropping this. It might be fine. We want to drop it straight so that it stacks nicely. Oh no. It rolled. We'll just try again. It's not the end of the world. I think we have to drop it more in the middle. Yeah, that worked. Just have one more log here and then we'll go down and sell it. The grass is kinda tall here, so we might have to invest in a lawnmower at some point. Because, oh, let's see. Yeah, we want to be able to see the logs, and right now we are not. But maybe that's just a part of it. Oh my god. I think my pedals, I might need a little less dead zone on. Because I'm having a hard time driving. So I'll try that with a little less dead zone on those. Let's see if there's even space for this. We might be able to fit it right here if we're careful. Yeah, and then we need to go out and quickly strap it down. Okay. Whoops, it's glitching. Oh, that's probably because I strapped the tractor down. Whoa, my god. I don't know what's happening here. I think I accidentally strapped the tractor down. This might be bad. Oh, I think all of this rolls out now. Oh my god. That sucks. That was a rookie mistake. Strapping down the tractor. At least it's kind of straight, so it should be very possible to put down again. Oh, no, please, no. No, 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 no. I don't want to tip the whole tractor. That would be very bad. Okay, then reverse. And let's strap it down now. Should work better. Okay. I think this is kind of heavy load now, but let's see if we can't pull it with our tractor. It's so hygge to watch you play farming. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Miss Girlfriend. Let's see. And we can go into the cockpit and be immersed. Let's see, if you press escape and then go to the stock market here, you can see who pays the most for wood. At the moment, wood is down. That's unfortunate. But we can draw it to the sawmill. We can take it to the old sawmill. The wood turner is a little closer. That gives over 3,000 as well. Yeah, I think we'll take it to the wood turner. That might be good. And let's see where that guy is. He is... Where at wood turner? He's in the city here. So let's drive down there. And we gotta go fast. We should try and not tip this. It would be bad tipping it. I just tipped my tractor in my other playthrough and I had to use a forklift to get it up. That was not very smart. Let's see, there's no train coming. And let's go. I think it's down this road here. Let's overtake the school bus in the wrong lane, because we are gangster like that. Oh, it's almost as fast as us. It's honking at us, oh my god. No, 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 no. I have my driver's license in real life. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't drive like me. That would be a bad idea. See, if we unstrap this and go over the loading point, we should get some money. I thought maybe we have to do the trigger. Press R on that. And we got our first cash. We only got 3,000, which is kinda disappointing. Yeah, that's kinda disappointing. I was expecting a lot more money. Because that was kinda trash. But we'll try and take down a larger tree and see if that isn't more money. We should have some quite large trees on our fields here. We might also try and do 6-meter logs if that is possible, because that's, oh my god, that's what gives the best yield, or like money, to do 6-meter logs. I'm not sure it will fit on the trailer, but we'll attempt it. That looks like a big tree there. Oh, that's not... We want the straight trees, because those are easier to load. I think this is a large one. We want a 36 tall one, because those are like the best. This have 7,000 liters in it, and the barrel factory gave like, I think it was 3,000 per liter. So this should be quite a bit of money. Let's see. Let's cut it a bit, so we can get the last branches here. I'm not sure it's a smart idea to do 6-meter logs on that small trailer, but we will try it out. See if it works. I think I accidentally threw the tree into this poor guy's house. That's not ideal, but he'll have to live with it. The insurance will probably do something about it. We will just... Oh my god! The log disappeared into the house. Jesus. Let's see. See if we can drive over the logs here. Good. Because if you take a look at these logs now, it should say 120%. And yeah, that means we get a lot more out of it, like, yeah, 20% more. Now he has a log in his living room. Yeah, he has something for his fireplace. Now he can fire up in that. So yeah, it's actually, it should cover the fees from destroying his roof with a giant tree. I'm really not sure this is a smart idea, but it might be worth it. Um, Maybe that works. We'll try it out. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Maybe it's a little too big. Nah, it's fine. It's so fine. I do think there's a bit of delay. Yeah, but I don't know how to fix that. That's fine. Let's go back to the game. And let's pick this up. think this will work if we just are very careful with stacking them. Because we should be able to just drive one log or like one tree into a selling point and then get quite a bit of money. Let's see here. Yes, this is good. This okay. Let's see. More log. Okay. I do think 6-meter logs is the way to go if we stack it very carefully like this. Maybe just only one tree, because I think it will be too much in the trailer if we stack more than one. Of this size at least. Because it's already struggling a little. It is 7 tons, I think, like 6 or 7 tons though. Don't think that trailer is qualified to lift that much, but it will have to do. Because the largest logs have not even been put on yet, and it's already struggling. But yeah, it should be fine. It's fine. Let's see, let's strap this row down. Like so. And then let's put the last log on. And this should be quite a bit of money, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, sometimes the grab glitches out a little bit, so it looks like it's not grabbing. But I do think this one is grabbing though. Let's just drop this. That should be fine. Let's not do the mistake with strapping down the tractor. It's sliding a little bit. I do think if we are smart here, we can like push it up. If it doesn't roll completely off. This is a difficult maneuver. Nah, I just pushed it off. This might be a little too greedy. We'll try one more time. If it doesn't work, we'll just go with the amount we have here. But I do think we'll get it to work. We just what if we strap it down like this? We just run out and strap it like that. That's fine. Oops. Is it still that guy who gives the most wood turner? I think it is. This should be quite a bit of money, I think. Let's try and give the wood turner this. I think we can take a shortcut through here. Through this guy's lawn with like 7 tons of logs. That will probably not excite him, but yeah. Someone needs to keep the economy running. Oh my god. It struggles a little bit, but it should be fine. If I'm not wrong, this should be like 20,000 or something. It would be very good if it was. Because then we are one step closer to the sawmill. Okay. Let's see. Ah, it was only 7,000. Like maybe I'm wrong about something. I thought it was per 1,000 liters, but it might be less. It doesn't say though. That's not a lot. We need to cut down a lot of trees. I love how you're such a bandit in farming. Yeah. I kind of do a lot of stuff that's not necessary or smart. We still don't have a lot of cash. But I think this is the only way to like make a lot. I don't know if we could maybe do some wood transport contracts. It's kinda a lot though. Yeah, it's kinda a lot. I don't think that's worth it. I do think we just need to chop down a lot of our trees to get the sawmill and then continue from there. So it will be a bit repetitive in the start here, but yeah, it should be alright. It's also fun to watch you cut down trees. Yeah, thank you. It's chill. I like it. Okay, this one we will throw on here. We could try to just transport the whole tree, see if that's faster. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but it might be possible. If we like get the winch and then just drag it all through the city. Oops. Whoops. Doesn't seem like we can drag it. Like we can't lift it. It's too heavy, I think. Yeah, I do think it's too heavy. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's way too heavy. Let's see if we can grab a winch if we do have the money. Winches, yeah, it's 8,000. We'll buy this. I think it's worth it. And then we will just, because I think it's way easier. It's not like smart just dragging it through the city, but it's easier. Okay. Go, go, go. Ah, we didn't reach getting over before this rain. That's a bit close. It's fine though. I think we can load it on the back here. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. How is it again? We grab this R and then B. R and B. Let's drag this to the wood turner if we can. Yes. Way easier. Oh my god! The fucking school bus hit me. Jesus. It hit the log. No. Please stop. Please stop. Alright. Jesus. That's crazy. I do think we need to do something else here. If we do something like do a little bit more in the... Oops, I'm messing around. I think we need to do it more like this. Let's try and drag it again. And let's not get hit by a bus this time. That was crazy. This doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Maybe it's because of the branches down there. I hope that doesn't... Like, the buses are crazy here. Oh my god. Okay, now it's straight. That makes it way easier. Love your problem solving. Yeah, it's kind of creative, this. Just dragging a giant pole through the city. Crazy behavior. What the hell? Oh my god! No! Jesus! Oh my god! The fucking buses, man. Maybe that's not the best idea. Oh my god. Jesus. I just got yeeted. Need to be careful at the buses. Is this... Where's the wood turner again? Wood turner. Whoops. I think it's one more down the road. Let's oh no. Please don't turn. No. No. Oh my god. This is not good. Think we might have to reset the truck. This is crazy. Please don't drive over me. This is such a bad idea, holy fuck. This is not good. Like if another... Oh no, look. There's another school bus. No! Alright, we're almost there. No more school buses, please. This is crazy. Yeah, I am making a lot of trouble here. Jesus Christ. Let's get this sold off. Yeah, I don't think the winch was the play. $3,000. Oh my god. That was so poor. I think, yeah, I think we'll keep the winch, but that was not smart. Yeah, oh my god, that was such poor money. Disappointing. Yeah, it was disappointing. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not what we are doing again. That was too much trouble. But we can just drag out a tree from the forest here to make it easier. If we have a large tree in here. This lodge pole. Yeah, that's a good cut. We need a machete here with all these bushes. Okay. Then tractor. We can like back up into it. Tractor can't get hurt in traffic. I don't think it can, no. I think it's kind of sturdy. Like it needs maintenance at some point, but I don't think it like gets destroyed by getting hit. Let's see. Oops. Don't know if we can drag it through here. Nope. Yeah, we'll just cut it here. This is not the play. This winch is just, yeah. Not what, yeah, it's just not good. We'll drive it up to our home and then leave it there. Because right now we don't really have a use for it. When we place our sawmill up there, we should be able to get more use out of it. Because then we can just drag trees into the sawmill. So it will be useful, just not right now. Unfortunately. So we'll place it up here in a safe space. Because those trees are there, we can just drag into the sawmill. And that will be way easier. So let's drop this off here. And then forget about it for a while. So no more impulse purchases, we just need to grind for the sawmill, I think. We could also, I just said no more impulse purchases, but I think this wood trailer is kind of cheap. And this is way better. I think we'll buy that. And then throw our other trailer up there. We might just park it out here if in case we need it. Whoops. I think we'll also drive this up here. We'll need it up there at some point. Looks like it's going to rain. If you see next to the month name, I think it will rain at some point. It only barely gets up the hill. Let's park it here. Yes. Let's go into the cockpit. We're driving like a racing driver. Crazy. Because this should be easier to fill with 6-meter logs. I think this is 6 meters long. That's a bit far out. Now I forgot where the tree was. I think it was in there somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. So let's park this here. I don't think we cut it up into pieces, so let's do that. Because I do think 6 meters is the optimal length. 115, that's good. Because if you see the value down there, it says 49. And that's why we got no money for the last one, because we got like half of what we usually would get. Because we didn't cut it into pieces for them. So we'll just do that from now on. The dragging thing only works when you throw it into a... I think it works if you throw it into a sawmill. Then it should be fine. But when you just sell off wood, it's better. Oh my god. It's better to cut it up. Oh my god. Let's pick this up. Oh my god. We should be able to get this out here. Oh my god, this is like a dog with a stick. That's too large to get out. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, this trailer is way better. But it is made for this purpose, I guess. So it should be way better. The other one was like made for, yeah, small things. Maybe pallets or stuff. Maybe we can put our wood pallets on there once we get those from the sawmill. I'm struggling a bit here with getting this log. Let's see, let's go more straight on it. And let's not go through those 2 3s. Oh, I said that too early. Let's go around. Oh, that's only barely space for me there. Let's not go into that dude's house again. That would be bad. He would do a lot of insurance claims in that case. We would have to give him way more wood. Let's put this here. Cool. I think we can put 2 or 3 large trees there. I always mix up 3 and 3 when I say them close together. There's more here. Logs. Like one of these big trees gives 6 logs of 6 meters because it's 36 high. That's quick math. Oh. Please let me get through. Like, I think I almost want to cut down this tree. Timber. Just to make it a little bit easier. Nice. It's gone. Okay. It's kind of difficult going straight on here, but we got there in the end. Okay, that worked. Once we get rid of all the trees here in the future, like it will take a while, but once we do that, we can make a field and grow stuff. And then maybe get animals at some point as well would be cool. But that's kind of in the future because cutting down all of these trees will take a while. I do think we'll want to get a harvester for that. Which is like this big machine which just cuts down trees in no time. Or we could go a different route, like get wood chips or something. We will do something at least, but I'm not quite sure what yet. Drop it here. Whoops. Should be one more log. And I do think I want to see here. I do think I want to grab 2 trees, large trees that would bring in probably 14,000, if my math is right. Like 14,000 is not a lot, but when we need 36, but I don't know what else to do. That's beautiful. If we do... I do want to back some of those trees up a little bit, but if we do something like this... Yep, that works. And let's cut down another tree. I do know we have a pine laying down there, but I do want one of the large ones, if it's possible. There might not be any right here. Let's drive up the road and see if there's more. Because I do want 2 of them to get like a bit more money. This might be a large one. Let's see. Yeah, 36. That's only 5,000. Or what about this? Yeah, this is 7,000. Let's scrap that. Oops, let's grab the branches first. Okay, cool. Okay, and we should be able to pick this piece up by hand. Missed on the one side. Yeah, that can go there. Let's park the trailer. Let's grab the first log here. I'm not sure we can get out here, but let's try. It has a branch which we do want to cut off, otherwise the wood turner will not give us as much money. Now it's 120. Before it was probably a little bit less. Yeah, we could get out. Want to drop it down here, if possible. See if it wants to go down. Yes, that's beautiful. Some beautiful stacking going on right here. This doesn't want to get picked up. Good at stacking. Ah, thank you, that's nice. I'm apparently not good at picking up this log though. Might be because of all these branches. Oh, they're small. There's even more? How did I miss all these? We don't want those. Those are bad for money. Branches are not, doesn't equal money. Sometimes when I use the pedals, I push myself out from under the table. It's kind of funny, but also I would wish it didn't happen. Beautiful. I'm not sure the whole tree will fit, maybe. We'll try it out at least. Maybe it can go here? Yes, sir. This is probably the most beautiful stack I've ever done in this game of logs. Looks so professional. Let's get rid of these branches. Cool. No! How did I lose it? I may have driven too fast. Hmm. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I keep opening the claw. That might be how I dropped it. How do we do this? I think we can stack it on top here. I think it's raining now. like so. And there might be place for another log. Let's just tie these ones down so they don't jump out. Like so. We don't want it to spill out now that we spent so much time stacking them. Is there not more tree? How much do we hope to get from the logs in the trailer? Probably like 10 or 12,000. Might be realistic, but I'm not sure. Where did the rest of the tree go? Did we pick it all up? Let's see, I'll just scout. I didn't think we picked it all up. You might have, you know. It's so difficult to see here. Yeah, I think we picked most of it up. Not all of it, but I can't find the rest. But we need to do this 3 more times before we can get the sawmill. So it's a slow, ongoing process. Let's see. Who gives us the most for wood? Is it still the wood turner? I think we are like in the month where we get the least for the wood. The old sawmill is so far away though, but it's still the wood turner giving us the most. So let's drive down to him as well. Again. Like this is a beautiful stack. Look at this. Beautiful. Whoops. Whoops. We've been streaming 1.5 hours and we have 2,000 euros. It's not ideal, but it is a slow process. This challenge. Let's see. I'm hoping for 12. 14? That's not bad. Because we are saving up for... Let's see here. Factories. We are saving up for... What is this? Mine shaft. Crazy. This here. Sawmill. 36,000. Yeah, that's what we need. So we need a couple more of those loads. Get a load of this guy. I don't think we can buy anything that speeds up the process. Oh, that was a close call. We almost got hit by 2 cars. I do think when we get the sawmill, we'll download a mod to skip the night. Because we don't want to just fast forward through the whole night, might as well skip it. I do think there's some tall trees right here. What are you? 4,000? 7,000. Do you think I need to go eat something soon? Because I'm hungry. I do think I need to do that now, actually. But yeah, I think I'll be back in a second. Depends on yeah, how long I'll take, and if yeah, it will depend on some stuff, but I do think I'll be back in a second. Okay, I have returned. Let's see here. I think actually the time passed here, but we are still in August, so that's fine. Let's continue from where we left off. I was cutting down this tree. It's a lot of lumberjacking. This is a forestry map, so we will be doing a lot of forestry. And that's what I enjoy the most in this game. There is a couple of fields as well, and we will be able to make our own fields where we have cut all of the trees down and removed all the stumps. We can plow some fields, but that will probably be long into the future. Okay, can we pick this up maybe? Yes. Oh, now the rain comes. That's fine though. Meant to pick that up. Why? Oh, it did roll down. I thought it was stuck. Stack them a little bit on what I was currently about to do. We'll strive after getting it stacked as neatly as it was last time every time. I'll probably not be able to match it all of the time, but yeah, let's try it. That's a little far back. I'll try to push it up a little. Hmm. This is a little difficult. That's what happens when you don't stack right. I'll try and turn off natural disasters. Because I really don't want that. Okay, now it pushed up a little, then we should be able to push it a bit further in. See here? Yeah, it's a little better. This log is on a stone, that's not ideal. I do think we'll be able to take it up though. A little difficult. I think we'll just drag it out if we can. This is not going well. Okay, this is better. Don't know if we can just put it up like this. We might be able to. If we don't crash into any trees. I'm driving a little bit wild. That tree there is not ideal placement. I do think we might be able to just go down here. Nice. Did that log just disappear? No, it's right there. It's just very difficult to see. Okay. We got it. Okay, let's throw it down here. Yo. If we didn't buy that damn winch, would have been way better. Like if we are close to the sawmill and we can sell the winch to get the last bit, I do think we will do it. But also we might be able to winch in trees into the sawmill, so maybe that's not the smartest idea. Is there a tree here somewhere? I think I kind of lost the tree. Um, yeah, I have no idea where the rest of that tree is. It's not here because it was in front of the trailer. Oh, that was right there. I think there's only one log left. This small one here. But let's grab it anyways. Cool, cool. Let's drop it down here. Space. Nice. And then we need to find another tree. I don't know how large this one is. Not large enough. We want the tallest of trees. And thickest. This is good. This is a good one. Let's chop off the branches as usual. And let's chop it up. I'll just have to check my phone here. It's probably my girlfriend sending a reel. And it's right next to the trailer. That's convenient. Let's grab this. Soon getting dark here. Do you think we can turn on some lights? Looks cool in the rain as well. Cool. I think we'll tie this up because this is almost dropping outside. Don't want that. Stuck in this tree here, but we should be able to get out. Whoops. We should probably soon sleep. And for that I will bring out a sleeping bag mod if that's possible to get. It should be though. Okay, we got the lock. It's kind of difficult. See, should be able to drop it here. Cool. Let's not let's not drop the trailer or like turn that over on its side. That would be very bad. Let's see. So it's like a jungle here, Jesus. I think the rest of the tree is over here. Looks like. Can't see shit. Cool. I think I'll try and download a mod for sleeping. Let's see here. Sleep at will, portable sleep trigger. Yeah, let's do this one. Because we want to be able to skip the night. see. Don't know if it's maybe in miscellaneous. Don't know where the sleeping bag would be. We can maybe see the mods. Did we not install it? Pretty sure we did. Am I just blind, maybe? Let's see. We may have not selected it. See here. No, we didn't select it. Thought we did. Apparently we didn't. Wait, does it just not want to be selected? I think I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe it collides with some of the other mods. It just deselects it, I don't know why. Like agreement that this is selected now. Then we press start and then it's not selected. That's very weird. Weird. I don't know about that one. Why that doesn't work. Maybe that just doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just have it. Nope. Maybe we should just download the other sleeping mod. Because it doesn't seem like this wants to be selected. Yeah, I really don't understand why that doesn't work. I gotta be honest, because I selected here and it just deselects itself. If this doesn't work, we might just skip the night by passing time. Yeah, I know, it just doesn't work. Oh, I really wanted this. But obviously we don't have money for it. This is really good for loading pallets. Don't know why that wouldn't work. But it's fine, we can pass time by just running 360. It's a little slower though. We might try the other sleeping mod. We can also try uninstalling it. Then install it again. Okay, that didn't work either. Let's try the other sleeping mod. I'm done with this. Would be nice if it works now, sleeping on demand. Yeah, this works. This mod works. So you just press Shift Z and that works. I don't know why the other mod didn't work. I don't know if you just need that from the start or whatever. Whoops, I think we strapped. Don't know how that got all strapped. I think we have more log up here. Yeah, we do. Okay, pick this up. There's a lot of branches, let's get rid of those. Oops. Whoops. Don't tip. Don't tip. Ah, don't tip. Oh, we got it over again. That was close. Whoops. Whoops. I think this log is maybe kind of heavy because we keep tipping. That doesn't work. This is getting kind of sketch. One more though. Surely it can fit one more. Okay. Let's see. We should be able to get it down here. Not sure it's smart, but it should be possible. If we just back up here, quickly strap it. This is so stupid. It's very possible though. Stupid but possible. Let's see which place gives the most for wood. The paper factory. The wood turner gives almost the same, but let's go to the paper factory to try something else. Where is that? Oh, it's over there. So if we go around here, it should be good. Seems like this load is pretty heavy. Oh, it almost can't pull it. It just barely pulled it. Whoops, let's hit the bridge here. Oh, hell, this might go slow. This is a long drive compared to the wood turner. It might have been better just to go to the wood turner, because we could have like loaded a log more in the time that it takes. But if we do this and then sell the winch, we might almost have enough for the sawmill, and it might be worth it selling that winch because we won't really use it. I don't think. Let's go down here. It's a little fast. We need to be careful not to tip it. Yeah, this was a long drive. It probably wasn't worth it to go here, but now we're here. And yeah, it's a bit more we get for wood. So that's good. Let's brake. And we have to drive over here. And then we can go in here. Let's see. Whoops. Don't know if that's the trigger or if it's somewhere else. Let's see. I think we need to back up a bit. This is not that good. Why do I always get in positions like this? Okay, let's see. This worked. I don't really know where the trigger is. We might drive over to the other side. Might be there. I don't know. It's probably there, yeah. Trigger. Oh, it's over there. Just spotted it. It's difficult to spot. I think we do have to go in there. Yeah, it was just not easy to see the unloading mark, but it's right there. This is loud. Ooh, Ooh, 15,000. So if we sell our winch, we are actually able to buy the sawmill already. And that should be a huge upgrade. We do need a pallet fork as well. I'm not sure we can buy that though. So we will probably need to do another load of logs before we can focus on the wood products. Takes a while to get to the wood factory. But soon we will be at our farm and be able to buy the sawmill. We should be. Just barely, but we still should be able to. Go up here, we should get over the stream to our farm. Pretty sure. Otherwise it might be on the outlook of our farm, but I'm not sure. Nah, it's fine, we're here. Nice. And let's sell this winch here. We won't be needing it. Let's see. Vehicles. This we can get 7,000 for, so that's good. We bought it for 8.5, so it's not that big a loss. Okay. Let's see, we want factories, I think. Do we want this sawmill here? And where do we want to place it? I think I want to place it here, maybe. On the edge, so that the products are there. And yeah, we want to do something like that. And then we want to buy a pallet fork if we have the money. I'm not sure how much it costs. It is 1,700, so we do have the money. And we'll just go get that at the store. which means we need to drop the log fork. And then from now on we drive our wood into there. Yeah, and then we make into pallets and stuff. And if it's full, we just skip the day. And then sell off what we need. Because we don't have any fields to plant stuff in, it doesn't matter if we skip the days or like months. Because wood can be chopped down every month. So that should be quite a bit faster cash. Because the beams are worth 9,000 and I can't really remember what the logs are worth, but they're worth quite a bit as well. Or like planks, sorry. Hey, what up? We just managed to buy the sawmill. We sold the winch which we dragged the tree with before because that was not a huge success. So now we are doing sawmilling instead. Whoops. This goes a bit slow. Sounds like a good decision. Yeah, I think it was. We might need the winch again at some point, but I don't really think so. And if we do, we'll just buy a larger one at some point. Don't really know what we should use it for. Okay. Now we have our pallet fork. Let's drop it down here somewhere. Don't need it right now. Let's grab all wood thingy-majig again. Cool. Let's go into the woods and see if we have a large tree here. Seems like it. This seems like a good one. Yeah, it is. It's a spruce though, so it's not as massive. But yeah, it's alright. Cool. Because here we could have winched it into the sawmill and that would have been fast, but yeah. We might buy it back when we have money. What's sawmill? Sawmill is like a place where you make the wood into planks and wood beams. So right here you drop off the wood and then it should make it, if we configure it, we can make planks. We want to activate that and we can make, let's see, beams, and those two are the ones we want to make, I think. These are not really worth it. And then that will just work. See? Hmm. The question is where we should drop off the trailer. I think something like this is fine. Oops. That's not the equipment I wanted to drop. I wanted to drop the trailer. Oh my god. Jesus. See if we can finally pick this up. We are having a small issues here. And let's cut off that branch. Here. This needs to be offset a little because we picked it up at a weird angle. See? Not there. More like here. Go up the grabber. And then we should push it a little bit. Mm-hmm. If we can manage to hit it. That's not what I meant to do. Hmm. I want it to be straight. Maybe if I go in the middle. See here. Like so. It's much better. Bonk. With the lumberjack mod, you can use the chainsaw to remove the stumps. I kind of feel like that's a little bit cheating because we have stump cutters in the game. So I won't be using that feature. I'll only cut stumps with stump cutters because yeah, I feel like that's more fair. Oops. It's a good mic you have, because I can't hear the steering wheel on stream, but I can hear the yeah, it cuts out most of the noise. But it's a software I use that cuts out the most of the noise. Because without that software, it wouldn't like cut it out. It would just pick it up. Mm. Jesus Christ. Sadie snoring. He's so cute. He's so cute. See? We'll just keep loading up this trailer with logs. Let's see if we can't get this down. Like so. It's exactly what I wanted. Like, it's a little difficult because the winch would have been very useful right now. But I think we'll buy it back once we get some pallets of wood. You're good at being a wood log kind of guy. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Appreciate it. See? Whoops. Let's pick this up. We can. Doesn't seem like our grabber wants to pick it up. Let's try again. Okay, this time it worked. We'll need to calculate how much wood we need to use each month. Because once we have the required wood, we can just sleep through the night. And then, yeah, we should have the pellets by the morning. And that's where we will make our money. Okay, let's see. Let's take this on, strap it down. Here. Then drive over the trigger here. Should just eat them up. Cool. So if we see here, this uses... Okay, so it runs 24 cycles per month, and it does 41 wood times 2, because we're doing these two. So it is... Let's see. I'm just taking the calculator. 24 times 41 times 2. So it uses only 2,000 per month. That's not a lot. But let's see if that's real, because we have 5,000 in there. And if we sleep, let's see what we have now. And yeah, I have a mod which lets me sleep anywhere, because we really don't want to wait around for the pallets. Let's see, what did you make? Yeah, so it is 2000-ish it uses. Now we should have some pallets once we slip through this night. It's really very slow, but... And the larger sawmill is way faster, but that cost 150 instead of only... we don't even have the beams yet. We do have some planks now though. Let's throw this trailer here. Whoops. Yeah, let's throw this trailer here. I don't know what we can get for the long planks. Let's take a look. Planks long. That's about 5,000. It's the best month for them. We can get 6,000 there. And almost 6,000 at the Shinkle Madinkle. I think the boatyard is pretty close though. So we will probably do that. Let's just see. Let's drop off this. Drop off the log fork. Not the whole thing, but only the fork. It's a bit closer. Don't know how far these pallets needs to be. We'll drive our trailer up there because that's what we will use. Let's see, I don't know how to tip side. How do we... we might just do this on the keyboard because that's easier. We will do the right side. We really do want the forklift at some point, but for now this is fine. But this won't be enough for a winch. So we will need a bit more wood. Oh, it's only just on the tip. I'm not the best with a pallet fork. I'm pretty good, but not the best. Good. I think maybe we will wait for the beams until we sell this. Actually. Yeah, let's do that actually. And then grab some more wood to throw in there. I don't know if we sleep another night if the beams will be ready. They might be. Let's try it. It's not the end of the world if they aren't ready. Spill a little soda. Yeah, the beams are ready. But now this probably doesn't have wood. But with the beams ready, we should make about 14,000 from this. Which is just way better than the other, like just wood. Because one tree here makes 14,000. The other place, we needed 2 trees to make 14,000. And with the winch, this would be much quicker to fill up. At least with the trees up here. This is not ideal. And we might also need a bigger trailer, like ASAP. Okay. Let us take up the side, strap them down. And let's go to the boatyard, I think. And this should be around 14,000, maybe a little bit less. And then we will buy the winch back, I should say. And then all the trees up there we can just drag into the trigger. And that should be a lot of materials. Like, because it can hold 14,000. And if that would be like enough for 7 months. So if we just skip 7 months, we should have quite a bit of pallets there with wood materials. And that way we can make a lot of money. I'm not sure if the next thing I want to save up for is the big sawmill already. It might be. Otherwise we'll figure something else out. Yeah, 14,000. We have exactly 15 now. At some point we will want large machinery as an harvester and the excavator, but right now we're not there yet. We don't nearly have enough money for that. Whoops, turned too early. We can just go through here. Off-road. Nope, it's a fence. Okay, let's grab the winch down here. Winch, buy it back. I think it might be a good idea now. Don't quote me on that though. Let's see, I do think we can mount it with this as well. Yeah, we can. But then we... Oh, can we just go through that. Yeah, it's not happy about it, but we can if we want. And I think we'll just cut everything down up there and then drag it into the trigger, is my plan. And we can probably stack 3 high, so we can probably have 6 pallets on this trailer. Maybe 8 if we stack in front as well, but I'm not sure that's possible. We'll see. Let's see here. We will take off the trailer. Drive a little. Then take off this. We can. Maybe we need to take off the winch first. Is that not possible? Whoops. Just press the wrong button. And the front loader needs to go off. Like so. Then we take the winch. And then we should be in business. We had a tree down here. Let's just attempt what I was saying. So let's grab this. Don't even think we need to strip it off the branches. We can just do something like that. And then just drag it into the trigger. It's stuck. Let's just cut off the branches then. Might be easier. Don't know if it's this it's stuck in, but let's just do something like that. Wait, what? Oh, it's probably when it cut it, it took off the winch. Don't know if that's how it works. See? We can just use the winch to drag in the tree into here. It's very smart. Like so. Just eats it. And we will just do that with a lot of trees, I think. Which will be the easiest way to do it. And make sure to cut the trees so they are placed in a way so they are easy to winch. Let's see, let's cut down a couple. Seems like there's an old log there. I don't remember cutting that down, but I might have cut something down up here. And once we get a stump cutter, we can make this into a field. I don't know if it will be a grass field maybe, so that we can feed potential animals. We could get some sheep or something, some goats. That could be fun. I don't know if you can winch 2 at a time. Yeah, I don't know. Might not be able to. But this is an easy way to feed the sawmill. And we'll just keep feeding it until it stops accepting logs. And then we can just put a tree there and it will accept it when there's space. And I think we'll just take down all of the trees here. That is our job as a lumberjack, is taking down all of the trees. Let's check how much wood we have in here. We have 6,000 only. So that's not as much as I was expecting, but if we take down a big tree, we should fill it up quite a lot more. I just wanted to take the trees out here in front so that it would be easier to pull the big trees through. This one here is 5,000, so it should be a good haul. We'll try and winch it without here. Without cutting off the branches. It seems to work, because that's way faster. Whoops, we didn't hit the trigger. That's a little close to the sawmill, but it should eat it now. Yes. And I think it has enough for 5 days now, if it does have 11,000 now. Yeah, the draggy thing is very useful right now. Yeah, it has 11,000. So if we sleep 5 days in a row, just depression sleeping for 5 days in a row, we should have quite a bit of products. It takes a while to simulate. And I don't know how much money that would be. But we will have a look. That's 3. We need a couple of more. Depression sleeping for 5 days is for real. Yeah. Sadly it is. It sure is. That's 4? And this is 5. And then we should have quite a bit of products in there that we can sell. Some wooden beams, some long planks. And yeah, we have some planks here, and in here we have 2 wooden beams and 1 more plank. I think we could sleep 1 day more. Actually, we did have enough for that. So almost depression, sleeping for a week. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. And what is in here? Yeah, 2 planks more and 2 beams. And I think that's full capacity for the trailer anyways. So let's place our beloved winch. We sold him only to buy him back. Let's put that here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. It's a bit fast. I guess you have to be precise to put that on. I think the next logical step of progression is the larger sawmill, or maybe the carpentry. I think the small carpentry costs 36 as the sawmill, so that might be the next thing we do. Oops, we need the trailer a little bit closer by. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Don't go too fast here. And we will tip the left side, like so. And let's grab the pallets. Maybe we should make more of a space to turn here. Let's see if my pallet fork skills are good. Nice, nice. Can we do 3? Whoops, don't go too fast. We kinda need to do 3. To sell them all off. Whoops. Cool. And we should try and pick those up without it all falling over. That's the hard part. No. Look at this stunt though. I think we will do something called a pro gamer move. And just throw them in like this. No. Why did I drop them right there? That's so annoying. That's so annoying. That's not smart. That's almost in the right spot. Okay. Let's get all of these in the right spot. Maybe just lifting one at a time is the play. That's not fun though. Ah. Let's put it down on the ground. Let's pick it up. More evenly. That's better. That's more easy to put on the trailer when it's like this. Because otherwise you will just, yeah, tip it over again. In there, just by force. I think we do need to turn this over so it's right side up. Okay, that's how you do that. Okay. And remember we need to stack 3 high. Because we want the beams as well, which will spawn now. And those will go on top. I think we will see if we can stable it. Like stack it a little bit more even. That's better. Yeah, I think I'll sell this load and then I will end the stream. I think that's the plan. Whoops, don't do that. It's such a balance to like put it down and be able to get out. This is not what you want to do. We really need a bigger trailer. We should invest in that soon. Once we get the bigger sawmill, we will buy the bigger trailer as well. Like a... I do think we may be able to reconfigure the wood trailer, but we need it as a wood trailer. You could just buy one like it and then yeah, do the trailer instead. Okay, das ist gut. Make sure to tighten it. Let's see where we can sell it for the most money. The wooden beams is probably what we will go for, because those are the worth the most. Like they are 9,100 at the roller coaster, which is like a building, or like a, yeah, as it says, a roller coaster that you can help build with your materials, and they will give you usually good money for it, especially for beams and planks. Let's go inside, first person view. Yeah, I thought that might happen. That's not really optimal. Let's see if we can do something here. Okay. Now we just need the trailer upside down. If we take the trailer off, we have the pallet fork on us. Could just... This is typical of me. Tipping the trailer. We could just lift it. Cool. No problem. No problemos. Nope. So this should bring us a lot of money. Don't know if it's enough for the little carpentry, but we will have a look. Oh, I think I drove past the roller coaster. I was about to go to the boatyard without thinking. Okay. Triggers over there. To sell your stuff to here, you just need to unfasten the belts, tension belts, and then drive over. Okay, 41,000, not bad. Oh my god. That's a huge payday. Let's see. Don't know what the carpentry costs. That was so good. Let's see. Pet accessories factory could be fun. Tailor shop. Carpentry. Yeah, that's 36,000. Wanna go for one when you're done? Walk maybe? Could do that. I do want to know what the carpentry outputs and how much that's worth. Let's see. Table maybe. Let's just buy it. Like it's just yeah, let's just buy it. Maybe let's place it next to? Oh, that's the trigger and yeah. We might want to do it here. Is that a good place? I think so. Let's see, what do you do? Can I go inside? No? Yes? Furniture. Cycles per month, 336. So we can do planks and planks long. And then the sawmill, we can do planks and we can change the output mode to distributing, then it should, oh, it already went in here. Or what? Then it should automatically go in here. And yeah, we should get furniture somehow. And let's see, what is furniture worth? Furniture, 6,000? Is that worth it? Let's see. One plank turns into 1.4 furniture. So I guess, yeah, that makes a little bit of, but it's really the planks we want to do. And maybe just throw the wood in here by itself. So if we do planks here, we do oh my god. These we're distributing, these we are storing. So if we, yeah, so we do it like that. So the planks go in here and get turned into furniture, and we'll make sure this is topped off. This can have 1,000 wood in here, so that's not really a lot. And yeah, I think this will just make furniture from the planks, but I think that's what I had for you in the stream. I hope you enjoyed this.